Good morning. Morning, Alejandro. Just waiting a few minutes here for folks to join us. And we'll go ahead and get started here in a few moments. In the meantime, I do have the risk disclosure up. You can review that. Buenos dias, Paula. Hopefully you guys got notified here on when I'm presenting live. And if not, then you need to select the subscribe button. I believe there's a notification icon of some sort on YouTube. So thank you again for your support. Thank you again for your likes. So please continue to do that. It's very much appreciated, and it gives me the motivation to come out every morning and provide this content to you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, since the risk disclosure is probably the least that you want to understand about the market here. So just to kind of remind everyone here that the content that I'm distributing here from Market Trader is to be treated as general information only. Okay. None of the information provided by the Market Trader is intended as investment advice. Offer, buy, sell, recommend, endorse any security, company, instrument, or fund. We all understand that future trading does contain a fair amount of risk, and is not for every investor. And the investor could possibly lose all or more than the investor's initial investment. Okay. Only risk capital, money that may be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle, should be used for trading. And only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. Nothing contained herein is a solicitation or offer to buy, sell futures, options, or stock. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, now that we got the risk disclosure out of the way, let's go ahead and start our review with a review of the news. Okay, so you guys should know by now that I use the investing portal for this. Okay, so I go to the economic calendar and I filter all the news for just US. Okay, just US. And my focus is on 2 and 3 star events. Okay. We'll go ahead and apply those changes. We'll go back to the top and review what we got going. All right. So we got a number of FOMC, including Fed Chair speaking today, testifying today. Fed Chair Powell is going to be speaking or testifying today at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So that could shake the markets. We have Treasury Secretary Yellen also speaking at the same time. We have a couple of events here at we have a short-term energy outlook coming in at noon Eastern time. And then we have 3-year note auction and another FOMC member here speaking here at the tail end of the session at 1 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. Respectfully. Okay. So I would say kind of, fair amount of news. I think obviously the highlight of the news today is going to be the testifying of Fed Chair Powell, because they're all going to be interested to see if he does anything in the way of relaxing interest rates, which will have, obviously, could have a potential impact on the equity market. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and get started here. So going to focus and bring in, I guess the four main markets. I think we've been doing this as kind of a tandem, correlated market and things of that nature. But there's a bit of reference levels that I need to get in before a certain period of time for Top Step. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of change the order here. We'll start with gold. We'll follow it with crude oil, and then we'll cover the ES and the NQ before we cover the other markets, and specifically RBOB and platinum. All right, so we're going to change the order here a little bit because I do need to capture some of these levels before the market would allow the production crew at Top Step to post these levels for you guys. Okay. All right. Also, another reminder, guys, that please don't hesitate to hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, certainly hit the subscribe button and notification bar there to notify you when I do make myself available to this, or do my make these kind of sessions become available, or when I do live sessions. Also, the likes button also encouraged me to kind of wake up here. As you can see here, it's still quite early in the morning. Encourages me to come out here and provide this content to you to help you prepare for what the market has in store for us. Okay. All right. Now that I got my marketing spiel out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into the markets here. All right. We're going to go ahead and stop share here. We're going to go ahead and share the my charts. And I'm going to go ahead and, as I mentioned, we're going to go ahead and start with the gold market. We're going to be updating a couple of things as we go here, because I do need to get through these elements. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with the daily chart. Okay. We start with the daily chart in all our reviews. Okay. So we'll turn off ADR. We'll turn off initial balance. We'll leave VWAP for now. Okay. So as you can see, we've been in this kind of range, for since mid-April. Okay. A lot of overlapping price here. Now, it's certainly a tradable range, right? From here to here is a 100-point move, certainly tradable, but range nonetheless. Okay. So more recently, we've been in a range from 2,300 to 2,400. Anytime we reach 2,400, it's failed. Anytime we reach 2,300, it's reversed. So we've been in this tight range, tighter range since tail end of May. Okay, 2,400 on the top side. Let's call 2,300 on the bottom side. Okay, so market is I would say more recently a bit bearish. Okay, we got a very strong, relatively strong bearish engulfing candle, and from the looks of it, we're developing yet another bearish candle. Now, where could this price go? Well, certainly 2340 seems realistic, as low as 2303, or maybe as low as the psychological number of 2300. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm seeing on the daily chart. Okay, moving on to the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart. Okay, we've had a series of, I guess we're beginning to create some structure here to the downside, right? We've had a series of lower highs and lower lows here in the market. Okay, and again, we're didn't really create much of a reaction here at 2364. Right now, we're on top of what is settlement price. Okay, at what looks like to 23, uh, 23, what is that? 2351. Okay. 2351.3. Okay. That is settlement. All right. And so again, still you're kind of maintaining this structure to the downside. Now we have this EMA level here at 2350 that could serve as an area for potential support and potential reversal in price, right? We could certainly reach this level as I think some of I was mentioned uh, in the Coach Race channel that the EMA offered him an opportunity for a reversal trade. Okay, so this is indeed a reference level that we can use to support a reversal. All right, but we have to understand that we are beginning to create some bearish structure here to the downside. Okay, morning source. So that's kind of what I'm seeing on the 4-hour chart. Moving on to the 30-minute chart. This is where I kind of start to do some analysis, volume profile analysis, and we open up the initial balance. Okay, so we cover, let's see, where is my initial balance? Okay, so there's my initial balance range. For now, the initial balance range is rather tight. Okay, but we still have one more candle that needs to be produced here, okay, to complete this initial balance range. Okay. Now, this is obviously different than opening range. Opening range is a specific period. Okay. Could be a 1-minute opening range, could be a 5-minute opening range. Okay. Initial balance is supportive of our view and trend of the market. Okay. So again, just from a more educational point of view, if we're looking for this trend to continue, then we're expecting the initial balance range to eventually break to the downside. Okay. If this is going to reverse with any sort of force, then we want the initial balance high to be broken and sustained or held above. Okay. So the initial balance range is quite important to us as traders, right? It's the first, how we say, first view on the market participants and the first view on whether the market participants are able to continue to take price lower in this case, right? That's the structure that we're in right now, right? We have a swing low, a bit of retracement, another swing low here. Okay. Now, if I were to measure this seems like a little bit of a measured move here. So I'm going to go ahead and call that out here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Fibonacci extension tool. Okay. So measured move here. We're pretty close to that measured move, right? This move, the 100% of this move is at 2361.9. Okay. That would be a logical level. Okay. 2361.9 would be a logical level. Again, maybe not as clear as, say, a settlement price or maybe some of the other levels that we track, but math is saying that this would be a logical area for price to at least retrace a bit. It may not stop this downward structure. In order to start to think about or start to see the structure to the downside be broken, we need to get above 2371. Okay, right? But we're coming into an area, both the something that we track as well as math, in this case Fibonacci extensions, that could give us an area here for price to reverse. All right. Okay, so we have the initial balance range. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do away with these other lines that we've already broken. Okay, let's see if I can eliminate just this line here. Oops. Let's do this one more time, guys. We're going to go ahead and draw this range here, and I'm going to go back into this and go into settings, and I'm going to turn off the ranges that if it's already exceeded. Okay, I'm not interested in understanding areas that it's already exceeded here. Okay, so the next logical area for price to reverse from is this is this level here at 2362.4. Okay, that's the 100% extension of this move here. Okay, all right, let's continue with our analysis here. So the next thing that I'm gonna pull up here is my ADR zone. So we're going to go ahead. ADR stands for average daily range. Okay, it is a look back of the ranges that the market creates. Okay, over in the past. Okay, it takes the high and the low over the last 7 to 14 days. Okay, and arrives at what the volatility, what the statistical expectation of the range for this market. Okay, so we have ADR high here. ADR high here is coming in at 2382.2. Okay, 2382.2. So I'm going to go ahead and add this here, and then I will we'll add this here to the chart here in a minute. Okay, so we have 2382.2, and then we have 50.7 as our ADR low. Okay, so ADR low is 2350.7. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and open up, close down ADR and open up ASR. Okay, this is our ASR. Okay, so this might adjust here a little bit. All right, this is kind of yesterday's range, but this is what we're going to track. So we have 2374. Okay, 2374 to the downside. Okay, all right, 2374 to the downside. Okay, as our ASR low. So 2374.6 as our ASR low. Okay, and then on the top side we have 2390. Okay, 2390. 2390.6 as our ASR high. Okay, we're going to go ahead and, like I said, guys, for now, I'm just kind of keeping tabs of it here. We will add these levels here to the chart here in a minute. I'm just kind of capturing this so that capture this on my spreadsheet on my that you can't see at the moment on the left here, so that the folks can begin to produce these up on the website. Okay, so we have ADR high. We've already captured ASR high. Well, actually, this is ASR high. 2390.6 ASR high. We have ADR high at 2382.2. We have ASR low here at 2374.6. And then we have ASR low here at ADR low, sorry, at 2350.7. Okay. Now we have settlement price at 2363. Okay, we have settlement price. Okay, so we're going to add settlement price. So 2363.5, okay, is settlement. All right, settlement. Okay, and then we've already captured ADR low, so we'll do away with that. Really, the only thing that remains here is I think that's it. I think that's really all the main levels that we have here. I was going to say that we want to capture. Well, actually, we do need to capture the volume area. So let's pull up the fixed range volume profile. Let's locate the 830 bar from Monday. Okay, here it is. Drag that across to the 430 bar, and here's our value range. Okay, so price opened. Okay, this is our 30-minute bar. Price opened inside of value. Okay, price opening. Yes, Alejandro, I will add the box here in a minute. All right, just kind of capturing in the spreadsheet, and then we'll add the box in a minute. Okay, so we have the value. We have value area high here at 2367.3. Okay, 2367.3 is our value area high, okay? And our value area low is 2360, okay? 2360, value area low. 2360, let's see, 2360.0, 2360.0 is our value area low. And then we have our ADR lows that we've already discussed. Okay. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead. Okay. Really the other thing that I wanted to capture here was the supply areas. I don't see, well, I do see a little bit of a supply zone up here, but that's already being captured by the bottom end of our ASR range. I do see a little bit of resistance up here between 2372.6 up to 2374.6, but we'll leave that on its own here. So we got settlement here at 2363. Okay. So we got 2363.5. Okay, that is settlement. All right, now we're going to go ahead and add this, okay, to the charts like I normally do. Again, I'm kind of trying to do 2 updates here at once here, guys, okay, to support our top step folks. And I'll go ahead and add what I just added here. Okay, so here are the levels. Okay, here are the levels that we care about. All right, in this market. All right, the only other level that I added here was this 100% extension of this swing. Okay, that could serve as a little bit of a bounce to the market here. Okay, so let's talk hypos. All right, let's talk quickly hypos. Right, so we've kind of already covered one hypo. Right, we could get a reversal off a settlement off of this extension that we measured here. Okay, so where could that lead us? Well, it could lead us back at least up to our average, our VWAP. Okay, we have VWAP here at 2369.2. Okay, that this move could at least get to here before it continues its trek here lower. All right, so we have, that's one hypo. Okay, the other hypo, I would say, to the bearish side would be for price to get up to this level here and reverse away from it. Okay, this ASR level 2374.6. Okay, another area that I'll add here as well is much higher at 2382 ADR high. Okay, would also be an area for price to potentially reverse from. Okay, on the bullish side, well, I have value area low. Okay, that could offer me a reversal if I don't get a significant reversal away. If I do get a push outside of initial balance, then initial balance high could offer me a reference level for a continuation, right? For price to breach and then come back and retest and continue higher. Okay. All right. Take a look to see if any questions. Alejandro, hopefully you guys can see the box with my levels. All right. The only, like I said, the only other level that I added here was this extension level from my extension tool. All right, this 2362.4. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to not normally we would talk about platinum. We'll cover platinum here at the end. So we'll move on to the crude oil market. All right, crude oil market, and we are going to look at this here. Okay. Similar kind of thing. We'll start with the daily chart. Okay, daily chart. The first thing we're trying to figure out exactly is in what direction is the market trying to go. Well, it has reversed. Okay, it has reversed away from this supply zone that I have drawn here. All right, so so you see that we've reversed off of this area, right? Okay. We're going to get rid of this here. and this here. Okay, so what is the market trying to do? Well, the market is trying to head lower, right? It's reversed away from the supply zone and it's trying to head lower. Now, it's coming into some areas, right? It's coming into some areas that could cause price to reverse. So while the market is on the daily chart is trying to head lower, this area here could offer some resistance to further price lower. Now, if it does manage to get, say, below 80.50, okay, well, then it opens up price all the way down to 76.79. But we're not there yet. Okay. We still have to contend with this area right here. But the market is, I would say, uh, technically has broken more structure to the upside than it has broken structure to the downside. So the market is technically bullish, but we're coming into some areas, okay, where the bullish move can continue, this area right here. Or if we do break this level below, then we start to change the character of this market from bullish, right, to bearish, okay, on the daily chart. All right. Looking at the 4-hour chart, 4-hour chart is, pretty much, giving us a similar story. The only thing that I would add here is that we're starting to break some structure to the downside, giving us further evidence. We got a little bit of a double top here, right? We got one top here, another top here. We've broken some structure here to the downside. Again, structure down to the downside. Again, structure down to the downside. Now we're coming into an area. Is this area going to be provide us an area for price to reverse off of back higher? Okay. Or is this going to continue this trek all the way down to 80.50, the level that we've talked about, maybe down to this EMA, 233-day EMA level? Okay. So the daily was still bullish, but now we're in the 4-hour chart. We're seeing that we've broken maybe potentially a trend line. If I were to draw a trend line, this would be the area. And we're seeing that price is below it. So we're starting to break structure to this downside. So we're moving from what was bullish to more bearish on the 4-hour. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and open up the 30-minute chart. All right. This is where we're going to be starting to capture some levels here. All right. So the first thing that I want to capture here is the volume profile. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and locate the 9 o'clock bar from Monday, drag that across to the 4:30 bar, and here's our value levels. Okay, so we have value area high here at what's that level? 83.64. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and capture that here on my the sheet, and then I will transpose that once I add it here. Okay, so we have not value area high at 82.64. Okay, so this is 82.64 is our value area high. Then we have value area low is at 82.25. Value area low 82.25. Okay, and then we have, let's go ahead and open up our initial balance range. Initial balance range is being established here on the bottom end. Okay, what is this? So this is relatively narrow range, but this is it's just open here in the last 3 minutes. All right, so let's go ahead and open up ADR. Okay, so we have ADR level above us here at 83.03. Okay, so we have ADR high at 83.03. Okay, 83.03. Okay, and then we have ADR low at 81.41. ADR low at 81.41. Okay. All right, and then let's go ahead and open up ASR. All right, so we're going to go ahead and close down ADR, open up ASR. All right, so we have 85.22 here, 82.52. okay, as our ASR high. So we're going to go ahead and capture that here. So we have ASR high at 82.52. Okay, ASR high. All right, we have ASR low at 81.31. ASR low at 81.31. Okay, 81.31. Okay, that's our ASR low. And then we've already captured the value area high, value area high, value area low. The last thing remain here is 80, the settlement price. Okay, so it's 82.33. Okay, and we'll do away with this, and we'll go ahead and add these levels to the chart for your viewing pleasure. Okay, so we're going to ahead and copy and paste this. Okay, we'll open up the text window, capture these levels here so you have them. So here are the levels that we care about. Okay, now let's talk through some hypos here. Okay, so let's turn off ASR here for a minute. Price is below value from yesterday. All right, so we have some market structure. We have some market structure that would indicate that we could see lower prices. Okay, right? We have some structure here. We've gotten a swing, a little bit of a rally, and then we broke to the downside. We're kind of rallying, creating a little bit of a demand zone here, right? So one scenario I see right away is that we could potentially break initial balance to the high side and make a run back into settlement price. Okay, that's one scenario. All right. Settlement price could offer us a reversal in price. Okay, so that's maybe another scenario. ADR highs here, ADR high here, could offer us something as well on the bearish side. Okay, that's well above the market at the moment. The most immediate bearish location for me is this settlement price. Okay, settlement price seems like a logical area for a reversal. With that said, that is also a logical target for a potential bullish move. Okay, so those are a couple of scenarios that I'm seeing in immediate future. Now, the other area that I'm going to call out here is value area low. Okay, very similar to this settlement price. Value area low could also offer a location, not only as a target, but also an area for price to reverse. So those are some of the scenarios that I'm looking at here in the crude oil market. We're going to go ahead and move into the equities market here in a minute, just kind of making some final adjustments to my table here. See, and then we'll go ahead and make, so we have okay, move here. Bear with me, guys, just making some adjustments, and then we'll continue our review into the equity market. Okay, so we're going to do this settlement. Okay, we got settlement price at 82.33. Do away with this. Do away with this, and then we have value area low at 82.25, and then we're going to close out the market with ADR. Let's see, 83.03, ASR high, ASR low. We got ADR low here, and then we have value area, which has already been covered, and this level here. Okay, all right. Now that I got the spreadsheet all updated, we can go ahead and move to the equity market. All right, so take a look and see if any have no questions. So we'll move on. All right, so looking at the equities. All right, we're going to go ahead and start with the NASDAQ. Okay, NASDAQ. All right, so we're going to take a look at the daily. I think everybody, understands kind of the market that we're in. Okay, market we're in on the NASDAQ is continues to rally. Okay, no, we don't have any reference levels to tell us when this market could stall here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off initial balance here. Okay, no reference level to the left. Okay, so what do I use in those kind of cases? Well, I use Fibonacci to support me. So I'm going to measure this swing right here up to this pivot area, down to this area, and this is going to give me a location of where price could end up. Okay. Well, this market, if Fibonacci is who he says he is, well, we're looking at 21,639 as a measured move. Okay. From this location up to this location, right? We have, if we were to take this area here, right, this measurement here to here, and forecast it from this retracement, well, that's the logical level for this from a Fibonacci extension point of view. Okay. So market is still very much higher in the NASDAQ 4-hour chart. All right. So 4-hour chart, it's pretty much telling us similar kinds of things. Now, what we do have that's maybe a little bit different than what we saw on the daily chart. We do have a developing bearish, developing bearish candle here that could lead to price, heading a bit lower, but maybe down to say the 20,595 level, 20,600 level is kind of the logical location. If price were to retrace, that would be the logical location for it to go on the 4-hour chart. Looking at the 30-minute chart. Okay, so here we are on the 30-minute chart here. Okay, so we're looking at, we're kind of been having a series of overlapping price action. Okay, ranging sideways price action in the NASDAQ. So let's go ahead and open up our fixed range volume profile. So we're going to locate the 930 bar. We'll drag that across to the 430 bar here. Okay, there we are. So we are above value. Surprise, surprise. Okay. All right. So we're going to start capturing these levels here. Okay. So we have value area high here at 20,652. Okay. Value area high at 20,652, 20,652.50. Okay. That's value area high. We have value area low here at 20,609. Value area low, 20,609. 20,609. 20,609. Let's say, well, actually, it looks more like 608. Let's call it 608.50. 608.50. Okay, as my value area low. Okay, the initial balance has not opened up yet, so we'll leave that for now. So what else I want to capture here? I want to start capturing settlement price, which is 20,659. Okay, 20,659. Let's see, move that over to the right here. 20,000. Actually, you know what? 20,659.75. 75. Okay, and then we'll start capturing our ADR level. So we're going to go ADR high here. Okay, so to start ADR high. Okay, so our ADR high level is up here at let's call it 20,811. We're going to go 20,811.75. Okay, is our ADR high level. ADR low is at 20,550. Okay, ADR low 20,550. Okay. 20,550 is our ADR low. Yeah, 20,550.50. All right. So those are average daily ranges. We're going to turn this off. We're going to go ahead and turn on ASR. And we have 20,729. 20,729 to the upside here. Okay. 20,729. 729.50. Okay, that's ASR high. Okay, ASR high. ASR high. Okay, and then we have ASR low here at 20,535. Okay, 20,535. 20,535. 75. Okay, that is our ASR low. We have, okay, I think, let's see, we captured everything that we need here. Okay, we already captured ADR low here. Okay. We got settlement price, value area low, value area high, ASR goes away. Capture this. Make sure that's in sequence. One last change here, guys, before we move on, and then we'll get going with DES here. And then I'll add the values here to the chart. All right, let's go ahead and add the levels to the chart. I've got them captured. Okay, trying to do multiple things at once here. So let's go ahead and capture those here. So here are our levels. Oops. Okay, there you are. Here are, we got ASR level twice. What am I missing? I'm missing settlement. So let's add settlement price. It's settlement price is 2060. 659 here. Okay, got value area low. We got settlement 70 to 729. So I'll jacked up here a little bit. So we have, let's open up both ADR here. Okay. So we have, we got 20,000, 812.50 here. Bear with me, guys. Just kind of making some final updates. 812.50. Okay, that's our ADR high. Okay, we have ASR high here at 729. 729 and a quarter. Okay, and then we have this is ASR high. Okay, and then let's see, on the bottom side we have 535 here. We have 548 or 550.25, 550.50. Okay, that is our, and then we have 535. So we need to copy this and put that here. Okay, and then we have ASR low at what is that? 535.75. So we have 20,000, 535.75 as our ASR low. Okay, we've already captured value area. Value area is 652, 652.25. 652.25. So this needs to be moved. Okay, so we have 652. Yeah, 20,652. 20,652.75 as our value area high. Okay, and then our value area low is 20,608. Okay, we got value area low at 20,608.50. Okay, 20,000. All right, 50, I think pretty much is our value area low. VAL. Okay, okay. And I think that's pretty much it. The only other piece of information that I have is this settlement price. Okay, so we need to insert settlement price here at 20,659. $659. That is settlement. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to, let's make sure I capture this correctly. Make sure you guys have it as well. The latest and greatest. So I'll go ahead and copy here and then update it here. All right, so those are our levels. We've already kind of spoken. I don't think we've actually spoken on some possibilities here, but we are reacting. We've already kind of come up on the what looks like ASR here. Okay, and we've looked at. Let's open up initial balance here. So we're not where is going on. Let's see. Not exactly sure why initial balance is not being drawn. Oh, because the session hasn't opened yet. Is that right? Yeah, we have about 7 minutes before the session opening. Okay. So what are some scenarios? Well, we're above value. Okay. So we could see a continuation move to the upside. All right. We've already hit ASR and we've reacted away from it, but we really haven't reacted away from it in such a large degree that I would expect. So we could be in store for a sustained auction to the upside. Now, what I'm going to be waiting for is a price to break above, right, this ASR level, and then participate on the top side here at 20,750, 745. That would be the logical path for NASDAQ for if I'm bullish. Okay. If I'm bearish, well, I'm at a level now where I can manage my risk. The question is, I need to see a new low. I need to see price close below, let's say this level here at 20,710, and then that opens up settlement price below. All right. Okay, so let's close. Let's continue with the ES. Okay, sorry guys, it's taking a little bit longer here since I'm trying to do two updates at once. So let's go ahead and look at ES. Here is not the U, but U. Okay. All right. So here we are. We're going to go ahead and start with a daily, just quickly looking at the daily. No surprise here that we are headed higher. Okay. I'm going to do my little Fibonacci kind of tool extension to see where this market could go. All right. So here we are. Boom. Here, here, here. Okay. So this market here can go up to 5,800, 22, 25. Okay, that is the measurement from this here to this here, okay, extended from this retracement, okay? That is the logical mathematical forecast for this market, okay, on the daily chart, all right? 4 hour. 4 hour is telling us, let's turn off initial balance. Let's turn off, I think that's all we need to do. 4 hours telling us pretty much the same thing, okay? If I recall correctly, we were developing a little bit of a bearish engulfing candle when we were kind of reviewing the Nasdaq. We have a little bit of an indecisive candle, but in otherwise a market that's looking to head higher. Okay. Again, I don't have any reference levels on the left on where this market could go. Okay. So moving on to the 30-minute chart. Okay. 30-minute chart. Okay. So here we are. We are going to open up our fixed range volume profile here. We're going to go ahead and locate the Monday bar here. Okay, drag that across to the 430 bar. So no surprise here that we're above value. Okay, so we're going to start capturing some of these levels here. All right, so we have ASR here above us, and then we have ADR also above, okay, even above the above. Okay, so here are a couple of zones here, all right, that I'm going to capture. We have 56, let's say 56 50, okay, 5650 as my ADR high, okay, 5650 as my ADR high. Okay. My next level of interest here is ASR high, which is 5646.25. 5646.25. Okay. That's my ASR high. Okay. Now we got settlement price. We have settlement price at 56.25. Okay, we got settlement at 56.25.25. Okay. Okay. Initial balance is still technically not opened. Next level of interest here for me is what is this? Value area high. Okay, value area high is 56.29.75. 56.29.75. That is my value area high. VAH. VAH. Okay. My value area low is 56.21 even. Okay, we have settlement in between. Okay, so we have settlement at 56.25.25. Okay. We have, yeah, so 56.25.25. We have value area low here at 56.21. So value area low, 56.21 even. Okay. 56.21. I think it was 56.21 even. Is that, let's see, try. Yeah, 56.21 even. Okay. That is my value area low. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do away with this. Away with this. We're going to swap these two here down to here. Get rid of this. And we're going to move that all the way up. Let's see what we're missing. We're missing a few pieces of information here. Okay, the piece of information we're missing is the ASR levels here. So we have 5618, but we have a lower level ADR low here. So at 5605 is my ADR low. Okay, 5605 is my ADR low here. 5605.75. 5605.75 is my ADR low. My ASR low, I should say. Yeah, ADR low. ADR low, 5605.75. Okay. My ASR low is 5618.75 is my ASR low. Okay. ASR low. Okay, we've already captured that. Okay, we got settlement, we got value area high. Okay, so we can just copy this up. I think we'll be good to go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and capture these levels for you guys and onto the charts. So we have them, and then we'll talk through some scenarios. All right, so what are some scenarios here? Okay, well, the first one that comes to mind, we're going to go ahead and open up the initial balance range. That's already started. Okay, so here is our initial balance range. Well, right now, we are looking a little bit bearish in the market. If we do manage to get below this level here, okay, this price point right here, okay, then we could head down to settlement price. Okay, that would be a break of this low, and that could lead to price heading down here. Now, with that said, this area here could offer a reversal in price to the upside. Okay, a reversal in price. Settlement price could offer us a reversal. ASR low 5618 could offer us a reversal in price. Okay, same could be said on the upside. Okay, this area up here, 5646 or up to 5650 could be some areas here. Ultimately 5653.50 could offer us some areas for price to reverse away from. Right now, I'm not interested. Right now, I'm in this consolidation range. I need to see price either break to the upside, at which point I can participate on the top here, okay, at 5640.25, or it breaks to the downside, at which point I participate at, say, 5624 as it comes back. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm seeing in the ES here. Okay, I'm just going to see if any questions. We have 56. Yeah, 5629.50 is value area high. That is correct. Okay, so we'll modify that there, and we'll modify that here. Okay, all right. Now, we still have a couple of kind of secondary markets we want to review. All right, so that pretty much covers the main markets. So we're going to take a peek here into, let's start off with RBOB. Actually, you know what? Let's start off with Platinum. Okay, Platinum Q 2024. Okay, and this should go a lot faster since I'm not updating two things at once. Looks like we're looking at the U, maybe. U. That doesn't look right. So let's just go with a continuous contract. Okay. Where is my market? What happened to my market? Okay, here we go. Try this one more time. Okay, much better. Okay, let's remove some of our drawings. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and turn off some of these things. Okay, now we're going to start with the daily like we normally do. We're going to ask ourselves the question, what is the market trying to do? Okay, well, the market is trying to go higher. Okay, trying to go higher, right? If we look at it from left to right, we have higher highs and higher lows. Structure is to the to the upside. Okay. Again, sort of doing that same Fibonacci analysis that we were doing in the other markets. Where can this market go? Okay. Well, this market go as high as 1144.9. Okay. If I am bullish on this market, I do not want price to begin to break structure to the downside. So far, it's respected this structure here, right? We're not seeing price fall below, okay? Right? Right? As long as price stays inside that channel, then we have a reasonable chance of getting up to, on the daily chart, I'm not saying today, up to 1140, okay? On platinum, all right? 4-hour chart. Okay, for our chart, we're on the bottom end of the range. We're just above the 233-day EMA. Okay, we're above the 233-day EMA. Okay, which is kind of like the and then the bottom end of the channel, right? So as long as this area in the past has provided us some logical locations for price to reverse away from. Okay, we have examples of that here and here. Okay, so this could be the beginnings of another leg higher in platinum. 30-minute chart. Okay, 30-minute chart. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the channel there. Maybe adjust this a little bit to the downside to encompass this. Okay, it looks a little bit more reasonable now. Okay, so we have an engulfing candle. All right, we have an engulfing candle here. All right, that's looking to reach settlement price. Okay, so we have settlement price above. We're going to go ahead and open up fixed range volume profile. Here we're going to locate the 830 bar, drag that across to the 430 bar. Okay, we're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and remove this. It's kind of interfering with my ability to review my value area range. Okay, so price is technically below value. Okay, so bears are still very much in control of the market. We're going to go ahead and open up our initial balance range. The initial balance range is about has already closed. Okay, so this is our initial balance range established. We have market structure here to the downside. Okay, we're going to go ahead and open up ADR to the top side. Let's see, ADR, where is ADR? Got ASR, I see. Ding, ding, ding. This here. Okay. So we're bouncing off of ADR. Okay. And with a strong reversal candle. So for all intents and purposes, if we do manage to get above VWAP, we could see price continue to head higher. Okay. If I can get my candle to return, right? So if we do get a price to close above VWAP, we could head higher back up to ADR, back up to these areas here on the left in the platinum market. All right. So let's start calling out some of these levels, and then we'll move on to RBOB and close out today's session here. So we have ADR high. Okay. We have ADR high here at, we'll call it 1,030. Okay, we got 1,030.31.1. Okay, that's actually it's 1,030.30.1. Okay, we have ADR low here at 1,001.8. Okay, and then let's see, we got settlement here at was that 1,013.5. Okay. What else? 13.5. Okay, let's call out ASR low. Actually, ASR low, we'll just do it on the same line. So we're going to turn off ADR here for a second. We'll open up ASR. So ASR levels, we got some levels here that we're coming up to. This 10.11.3, 10.11, 10.11.3. Okay, and then we have ASR low here at 994.5. 994.5. 994.5. Okay, so like we talked about, we are coming off some of bottom end of the channel. We have an engulfing candle, and kind of threatening to break structure here to the upside. Okay, in order to really change the character of this, we need to get above VWAP and above this to support longs. Okay, to the upside. If we do get a break above this initial balance high, this 1011.3 in platinum is going to serve as a opportunity for the long side. Should we continue to maintain this structure that we have currently, bearish structure, then we're at a level now, right, that could offer, maybe settlement price might be slightly higher, that could offer us a reference level for a continuation move to the downside. So that's a couple of scenarios if you're looking for a bear. So we're at a level now that could offer us a bearish trade to the downside. Okay, with basically with our stop above settlement price here. Okay, risking fair amount of money here at the current levels. Okay, but settlement price would be a solid reference level to support a short. VWAP would be another logical reference level for a short, and that would be aligned with the structure that we're seeing here in platinum. Okay, all right, let's close out this session here with a review of RBOB. Okay, all right, let's remove some of these drawings. Let's look at the daily here. Okay, so looking at the daily. All right, so what is the market trying to do? Well, the market is trying to head higher. It's broken some structure here to the upside. It's coming into an area here. It's coming into an area here where we could see some support in price. Okay, we had a push higher. So this structure here is bullish. Okay, higher highs, higher lows, breaking of structure in its path. 4-hour chart. Okay, similar kind of view here. Okay, similar kind of view. We are up against an area where it could be supportive, and we're starting to see some reactions away from it. Not as strong as I would like to see. Doesn't have the conviction that I would like to see, but it is developing. It is remaining above this demand zone, and it is above this EMA level. Okay, so the market on the 4-hour chart, I would say it's a bit mixed, right? We did break some structure here to the downside, and we did break some structure here to the upside. So we're a little bit in a consolidation range at the moment in RBOB. 30-minute chart. Okay, 30-minute. There's our demand zone. We've been kind of bouncing off this low here at 253. All right. We're going to go ahead and open up our fixed range volume profile. We're going to locate the 9 o'clock bar here, drag that across to the 4:30 bar. That's a little bit too far. Bring this back a little bit. There it is. Okay. So there's our value. Okay. So we're very much inside of value. Okay. We opened, I'll go ahead and open up initial balance here. We very much opened inside or just under. Okay. So we are in this kind of potential value area acceptance play all the way up to 255 and maybe as high as this area here at 255.14. All right. Let's go ahead and open up ADR here. All right, our ADR levels just to see how high this can go. So we have 256 up above. So we'll start to capture these levels. So we have ADR high here. ADR high at 256. Okay, 256. 2.56. 0.00. Okay, we have ADR low here at 25087. 25087. Okay, and then we have ASR. I'm going to turn this off or turn on ASR here. And then we have 25517, $2.5517. And then ASR low at 25101, $2.0501. And then settlement is 253.79. Okay, 253.79. All right. I think those are the levels I wanted to track. Again, we are looks like RBOB wants to head higher here. We're starting to break some structure to the upside. We have some logical targets for price here. Top of the range here at 255.17 would be a logical extension, okay, from this range to up to this EMA level, and maybe as high as the ADR high range. If I'm bearish, well, I have a prior settlement price here that could be that let's say 255.50. That could offer me an area for a bearish trade. This ASR high could also offer me an area for a reversal trade. Okay. And then if I turn on ADR here, let's see here. Right here. All right. So we got ADR is slightly above. Okay, so this 256 level. So a lot of areas up here, 256, 257, could be an area where price can head to and reverse away from. Okay, 255, 251.1 or 251 is an area where we could potentially support from a long perspective. Okay, so that's kind of what I have for the markets here, guys. I do apologize for the extended session today, but I had to kind of adjust a little bit here to accommodate some of the other requirements that I had. We'll see if we can kind of fine tune this a little bit better so that we're not 15 minutes past the opening of the New York session. But hopefully that you've got the levels captured. You have some hypos that you can work with to support some trades in the market. So we'll close with a trade well, trade safe, trade like a pro, be a market trader, guys. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys in the group chat. If not in group chat, in today's group coaching call later this afternoon. All right, guys, have a good one.